Greetings, my excellent friends. Honestly, I think with this game, I am fighting the controls more than I am fighting the game. But I will remain committed to trying and getting the classic controls to work. Now, there's been some new Twitch, or at least newish to the point of I noticed it today. I don't know how long it's been there and I've not been noticing. Some sorts of changes to Twitch's system. Basically, something called enhanced broadcasting. I don't know why that says 0. That's interesting. Why does that say 0? Let me make sure Stream Elements is authorized and working. Okay. Sometimes it sits low for a bit. Should say 13. But I wonder if it's something that's going to fix itself. In which case I need do nothing. Or if it's something that'll Oh, the Stream Elements bot wasn't in my chat. That might be why. I think it needs to do that to, like, pick things up. Well, I don't know what would cause it to leave. Not that I use it, because I use the Nightbot one for everything else, but it has in the past just sat there quietly doing whatever it needs to do. I suppose the question is whether my alerts are working. But I'm not going to know that until somebody does something for an alert.
I never affiliate with anyone who isn't prepared to drown me in money.
That helps.
Alert test.
And now it says 1. So it's not non-functional, but maybe it's just forgotten the past. Maybe it's going to take a month for it to reflect the actual number. by the time everybody's refreshed. But that sounds strange, doesn't it? I haven't done anything with Stream Elements. The only thing I've the only thing that's happened the last couple days is I reset my OBS's connection to Twitch, which happens.
I never affiliate with anyone who isn't prepared to drown me in money.
Now, why is it moved?
Oh yeah, I have this one saved up.
why has it gone up? Has it done that everywhere? Yes. Well, now it's just 2. Looks ugly, though. I can fix it, but, like, if I fix it on Stream Elements, maybe it'll... That's where it started today. If I save that, will it... There! Okay. It's where it should be. It's where it should be. In which case, the only thing left that's weird is the number, and I don't know what necessarily to do to make it... Because, like, it is pulling Stream Elements' idea of what my subscriber count is. So how do I tell Stream Elements to recheck that, is the question. I don't really use Stream Elements on a regular basis. I set it up and left it where it was, because, well, that's the easiest thing. Thanks, Quan and Ravalia, for having those ready to go. But we know that, look, the alerts work. That's what's important. I don't really care about this number nearly as much. I'm curious, because it's weird. But I will be ballsed if I know what changed this. I could stare at it forever, but let's just carry on, and you can know that I do in fact have more than 2 subscribers. It's just that it's not currently reading the number properly. Oh! Okay! I wasn't touching it! My hands weren't even on the keyboard. I was giving up. I was officially giving up and moving on, and it fixed. So that's what you have to do, guys. That's how you fix your problems. You need to give up on them and move on, and then they'll just magically not exist anymore. Alright, whatever. Fuck it. Moving on. Playing the game. Sorry for the... the only other thing that's weird about... Because like I said, the quote-unquote new thing is if I've enabled something called enhanced broadcasting, and what that says is that I think it guarantees transcoding. I don't know if you guys have the ability to transcode my streams right now, which is changing it from 1080p to 360 or to whatever you want. It also lets me do it at even higher, but my computer is 1080p, so like, well, my monitor is 1080p, so there's no reason to do that, because there is no better. It's just not gonna... There's nothing there. And it'll also let me set up a vertical video mode, which I have not looked at, so that one hasn't been set up. But yeah, something I enabled in OBS. But what I'm noticing that is different, that is visibly different to me right now, is that my bitrate is listed as like double what it was before. It's normally had sat around 6,000, 7,000, which is what Twitch puts in as the maximum that they want from you anyway. But ever since I turned this button on, it now says 13,000, which I'm to understand Twitch doesn't want that, but if the picture looks fine, I don't care. Anyway. Tomb Raider. Thanks for your patience, everybody. When last we left off, we did the tutorial and the first 2 stages. We're into the 3rd level now, which is Lost Valley. I'm still keeping an eye out for every potential unique source of death. Oh, that's cool. This toggle even works in the main menu. So every new thing that we encounter that could possibly kill us, we need to try and die to. Other than that, I'm not paying attention to achievements. I'll earn what I earn and miss what I miss. And if I want to do a completionist run of this game, I'll do it in my own time in the future. "63 saves. Good lord. This always, to me, looks less like a loading screen and more like part of the game. Like, I keep trying to walk forward in it. Anyway, yeah, I am going to be going slowly still, because I once again need to mentally remember the controls. That's walk. I forget if the trigger buttons do anything. I don't think they do in this game. That's look. Okay. Alright, save and load are pushing in the sticks. Right for save, left for load, which is annoying. Rather it be left for save, right for load, but fuck it. Still helpful. Guns. Guns. Still don't have any alternate weapons. We've found bullets for alternate weapons. We haven't found any actual alternate weapons. I don't know if that's because I've missed pickups. I don't think I have, though. Like, I think I've missed maybe 1 in the last level and 3 in the first one, but maybe those are the guns. We've got our interesting jumping physics and controls. And our interesting water textures. See, that just looks like somebody poured mayonnaise into the river. That is a flowing stream. That is an abomination. Either mayonnaise or something far more concerning. Anyway, how's the stream? Is everything normal? Are there any obvious changes either to the good or to the bad? That would be my curiosity following the... possibly uneventful update. Oh, okay, that's... old. I don't need that happening. That was a Stream Elements promotion that I almost did, but then backed out on. Why is that playing? The bot should really be doing nothing. Ah, yeah, there we go. Disable, get rid of that. I did one promotion with Stream Elements. We did the Raid Shadow Legends one. And then they offered me another one, which I tested, and that's why that command's there, and ultimately declined, because if you'll remember when we did the Raid one, I got money for everybody who finished the tutorial, and the tutorial took about half an hour to do, right? It was pretty easy. I spent 3 hours trying to do the tutorial of this other one they gave me, this Star Trek one, and I couldn't finish it. I was still there. I was like, no one is going to do this. I'm not going to make any money. I'm cancelling this. Because the streamer himself was not able to do it. If you miss a gun drop, then next time you pick up ammo with that weapon, you'll just get the drop. Oh, that's cool. Well, we've got a left and a right, I believe. We could try the river there, or we can go down this way. That is a wolf. I don't think I need to let a wolf kill me, but I'm more than happy to kill a wolf. Guess we're out of range. I can't do the "it's over, Wolfikin, I have the high ground." Well, that jump was unnecessary. I probably should have just mantled. Ooh, 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 ooh. Current. Current. Not good. Am I in with it? Yep. Fuck it. It's fine. It is theoretically fine. How do I up here? First of all, how much nicer does it look? Yeah, it's still very, like, angular. As smooth and good as the remastered textures are, because they're committed to not changing anything functional and making it so that the game works with both graphical styles as a textural overlay, they can't change how horribly angular these are. Like, there'd be no way to do that without it, you know, messing with the physics in a way they can't really afford. Anyway, we can get back up here. What I was trying to do, I believe, was jump over. Or rather, I landed in the river, but like I wanted to get past it to that ledge. Save here. That's the safe, sensible option. What the fuck? I thought if you had the walk toggle down, she wouldn't go forward off a ledge. No, she doesn't. I just maybe fucked up the walk toggle. Alright, anyway. That's it. The animations are very 90s, even with the... Yeah. Yeah, there's a pleasant clunk to them, I suppose. What the bugging nuts? Oi. What part of the jump button didn't you understand? Oi! What part of the jump button didn't you understand? Oi! What part of the jump button didn't you understand? Alright, now it's... What? There you... Okay. Nope. Wrong-o direction-o. Better. Now, preferably without whacking my head into the... I don't even know what happened there. I think it's just a lower chunk of wall. Let's try it from here. Yeah, there we go. That works. Balls if I know where I'm going, but... Ooh, that's a jump, but also mantly. And to be clear, any form of dropping in here is gonna fuck me up. I cannot fight that current at all, no. I mean, I could drop into sides, but it's just delaying the inevitable. You are gonna go down that waterfall. Okay, that's fine. We have a save. No, I didn't ask to go to the left. There you go. This is like fumbling in the dark, but with quick saves and vision. So it's good. Shit. We got a path down there, which I should probably look at first, but jumping-wise, yeah, there's even more jumping to... wherever the bloody hell that is. What's funny is I haven't actually explored that area past the wolves and all that. I decided to go to the harder spot first. I hope I haven't missed anything in the doing of that. But anyway. Sorry, which direction did I come from here? Nothing in life needs more death, Ark. Death is what we call a bad thing. Yeah, no, this is the way I came from. Okay, that's fine. Let's just turn around. Man, that quote there is not very... I assume that's me talking about how if you're going to grind EXP in Destiny Islands, you should fight Selphie over and over again because she's the easiest one to handle in a battle. Well, I found a bridge. That's nice. And to be clear, there is no value in being down here. There's nothing to keep me there. No, no, no. I can't use the sides to hold on. We are just going for a journey. Please do not die in real life. The drones need you. I don't know who you mean, but I'm sure they'll be fine. Oh, piss off. Oh, wait, hang on, what's that? There's a hole in there. Is that of value? No, I don't think it is. Didn't look like lead anywhere, didn't look like it contained anything. Can I jump onto those white bits, or is that just more water? I think it's more water. Yeah, that's more water. From there, it looks sort of like ice. But then, no, that is extremely water. Thank you, advanced graphics, for... Oh, there's extra vines. And extra holes. They like putting extra holes in the ceiling. I guess to make it a more realistic cavern. With a more realistic source of... What the fuck is that? Light. Okay, well, there's a switch. Oh, no.
No.
That's what I said. I have to find gears. Well, cogs. Gears? Cogs? Round spiky, spokey thingies. Not really spiky.
No.
So I'm saying no.
No. No.
I have to do all these jumps again, but after I get the bastard things. Why did I come here first? Yeah, it just turns that and then stops. I know no means no, I just wish that no wasn't being employed right now. That does look sus as fuck, though. No! Stop. I will avoid quoting that. Wise. Oh, I can land on this. Well. Ah. I definitely didn't use the map open in another tab and the word secret sitting around in that area to encourage me to explore that part. No, I definitely figured it out on my own. You can't prove anything. As we found Uzi clips, Magnum clips, and shotgun shells. So that's at least 3 different types of weapons. Yeah, no, logic says this... Well, okay, here, I think this graphic makes it look like a secret. Didn't Nightbot used to have a quote list feature? I believe you could get a quote list. Yeah, I don't know that we ever took that away. Yeah, I think the waterfall area here looks suspicious. This is why I originally looked at it. Before I looked at the map, I was like, that looks suspicious. Then I looked at this and thought, oh, never mind, there's no way. Then I looked at the map on my second monitor and was like, that says secret, I should go there. Which I feel like I should be honest about. Now that we're here, though, I think we just take the fall, because we need to go look for these gear things. That said, is there a bit there with that orange section? I don't think I can get out of here any other way than taking the water though. Let me take a look as we go down. I mean, it looks climbable, but let's go this way for now. Just remember it, because I have to come back with the gears anyway. First of all, down here, is there anything worth knocking on? There's no holes there that I can see. And out of the water, it doesn't look like there's any pathways here. There are 5 total secrets in this one, my word. I'm trying to get them all because I have a map, so that I should be able to interpret where they are, but I believe there's a quote list command, but I don't know. What the specific words are. I think it's quote list with a space between the 2 words, or it might just be quote list. Or one word. I don't know. But it should spit out all of them. Oh, hey, we can actually see if we go back into the old style. Try quote space list. Yeah. Which that doesn't sound like it should work, because if you do quote space and any other word, then it will give you a quote. That's what I mean. Like, it overwrites the normal functioning. If you quote along with a word after a space, it normally searches the quotes and gives you a quote with that word in it. Or the latest one, I don't know. Well, it gives you a random one snip, so you might just have to try it 3 times and see if you get different ones. But yes. Whee! Uh-oh. To be fair, I never said that, but Gornbush's commitment to the funny numbers is reasonably infallible. Oh, what was that up there? Ah, it's another fake hole. I will say that the enhanced graphics do an awkward job at making me think there's more to it than there is. It's probably better to search. Oh, no, there is what looks like some climbing up here. Yeah. Is that the way forward, or is this the way forward? That looks pretty way forwardish, to be honest. Or not. It is another fake hole. Timey, God. He has not used that name in many years. He's just Dennis now. Right, I don't think there's anything in here. I think with the climbing path I noticed is the one to take. This is just a land of wolves and pain. Go up. There you are. Oh, that's just a super mantle. Okay. Also, to anybody who isn't Guan and decides to edit quotes, which I think some people can do. I don't think it's mod locked per se, but like, it's not something everybody can do. I think if I set you as having the power, you to have it. But I haven't done that in years, so most of you probably don't. Just be aware that any quote you make, if you are not Guanbush, might be immediately deleted by Guanbush. If that happens, it isn't because he doesn't like it or he's getting rid of it. It's because he's about to redo it with a slight punctuation, grammar, or spelling change. Generally doesn't happen to Sam, though, because you tend to be just as pedantic about that as him. So many bonus holes. Oh boy, this looks foolish. Let's save before we leap. What's that? Hi. Where's my health bar? Are you killing me or not? There's my health bar. Is that a dinosaur? How lost is this valley? This valley ran for many seasons. and was directed by. Wow, J.J. Abrams came up with the idea, directed the pilot, and then fucked off. That's what happened with Lost. J.J. Abrams just sort of was a. He came in, he set up the mysteries, did not even give a thought to how they could be solved, and then just flew away to do Star Trek or some shit, while Damon Lindelof and Carlton Cuse had to hold the ball for 6 seasons and try to make sense of the mess. Which they did for a couple seasons, and then they sort of, I don't really know. They made some choices. I liked that show. Despite myself. Right. This time with guns. Where is the bastard? Oh, hey! I like how there's no, like, flinching or realistic pain reactions or anything. It just looks incredibly offended, yells at you, and then falls over dead. I don't like how wide open this is. Am I going to get attacked by 7 or 8 of these now? Guan, almost all of your knowledge of the show Lost comes from having watched the reduced Shakespeare Company Lost Reduced. My knowledge of it comes from having watched it religiously during its airtime and also rewatched it twice. Although I haven't seen it in about a decade now. It was one of those things that was very important to me as a teenager, but that I haven't touched in a while. Not out of disdain or having grown past it or anything, just out of... It doesn't occur to me that I need more from it. Kind of like how I haven't played Golden Sun in about 15 years. I kind of want to do that, but I keep not doing it. 10 minutes for the first 5 seasons. God, that's a time save, yeah. It was a good show. Despite myself. Terry O'Quinn carried it. And they sure as shit did his character dirty. That is quite a difference. Like, the trees are fake. Also, we can see into the distance. Like, there's clearly a draw distance limitation with the black screen there, but in this sense, you can see into sort of like Silent Hill fog. Let's creep forward using the OG graphics, because whatever is about to happen, I'd rather see it as it was originally. There's another one. Easier to see past the bush in the new one. This ain't your island. This is our island. And the only reason you're living on it is because we let you live on it. Sorry for correcting the words there, but you did get it a little bit wrong. This is not an island, I don't think. We're in... Well, is Peru an island? I don't know. Is it part of South America mainland, or is it islandy? I know it's in that general area. It is not an island. I didn't think so. I don't know why I'm so scared of this area. It feels... Oh, that's interesting too. There's no sound effect for the sound effect is actually graphic engine specific. For that waterfall. Is the gun sound effect any different? Little bit. There's some echoes that they added. I like that they commit to the toggle taking away everything they added and not just, you know, the visuals. That's good. It's more authentic that way. Alright. I continue to scaredishly inch forward, trusting nothing. There's a bridge. Well, what used to be. Wonder if we're going to have to find a way to jump around that or over it. Music? Oh god! Hi! I need to let you kill me. You know, I don't think there was any letting about that. I think killing me was on the table and there was nothing I could do about to, Are you not even gonna eat me? Like, what the fuck was the point? Why would you rip my head off and then just leave it there on the ground? Wasteful! Well, see, I didn't get scared of the bloody dinosaur. I got scared by the music. That told me something horrible is happening shortly before anything horrible did. I guess the point of that is to allow you to fight back, but... Oh, it's got a health bar. Does it always have a health bar? Yes, yes it does. Is it a boss? Oh dear, how do I... Hold on, I'm just going to take a med kit. Thank you. Oh, I think I got him. Hey! T-Rex stinked. Defeat T-Rex. Well, I'm supposed to stand on his corpse and take a photo while grinning and mugging for all of my big game hunter friends, aren't I? But it won't let me land on him. Also, he appears to have gone through a tree. Also, I think I heard another raptor. Can we get over the bloody tail, please? Yeah, he's kind of in a tree. Or rather, a tree is in him. It looks like it's got the blood on it, but it doesn't, because they all have that texture. They all have that reddish brown as part of the sap here. But, like, it really genuinely looks like I impaled it on a tree. A believed extinct creature, Lara, being a rich British lady, kills it without a moment of hesitation or thought. I think the fact that it was coming at you with intent to kill has a lot to do with that, actually. Let's maybe use a large medicine, because, good God, very nearly dead. Much better. I can't even claim self-defense. Yes, I can. It literally murdered me. Yeah, sure, I went back in time to fix that problem, but, like, the video evidence is here. Wait, are you blaming me or Lara here? Because you can blame Lara, that's fine. There's a hole there. Okay. I want to go into random caves until I finish this outdoor area, though. Are we good? Are there more little baby raptors? Angry at the recent murder of Mum. Yes, 2 of them. No, don't put the guns away! Use them! Could you please die? Why aren't you dying? Oh, is that target switching thing? Because I was holding it down and one of them died. I was just firing at the corpse. More people kill the T-Rex than do the tutorial. I mean, good for them. So we have a little cave on the side. But we also have this up here. Is this a large area, or is this just a little aside? Oh, it might be more involved. or it's a drop. How does a T-Rex ride up as a mother to a completely different adoption? That's already been said. Look, they don't have a lot of fucking options on account of how dead their race is. These might be the last dinosaurs in existence. Well, at least they were until a couple minutes ago when my bullets ripped holes through their everything. But, you know, found family is a beautiful concept that has been explored in many forms of fiction. And far less often, but not entirely unfounded in real life. Mainly because, you know, people tend to be nicer in fiction than they are in reality. Where the buggering fuck am I even going? Oh, is this the bridge? This is Bridge O'Brokeno. Okay, do I think she can jump that. The question is whether I can, which is far less guaranteed. As evidenced. Oh, come on. You just have to latch. By pressing both buttons, you're just not agreeing with me. Well, that was too early. What the fuck? There you go. And over here we find... Oh, is that one of the... That is tiny. That's... Is that size relative? Is it going to get bigger when I put it in the hole? What a sentence. Is there anything here before I commit to leaving the area? In reality, she just ripped her arms out of their sockets doing that. This does not seem to be hiding any secrets. New or old. She can afford the medical care? Well, yes, leaving aside her rich fortune, she's also not American. Can I drop down here without getting hurt? No. Right, so then how do I get out of this area without getting hurt? Because we've got no further need for... Surely the answer isn't climb the whole way back. But maybe we do need to do the jump again, unfortunately. Well, much easier on that side. There's a little slidey over there. That I can't reach. What about here? No, that hurt a fuckload. That barely hurt at all. I'll take it. There's also that. There's a hole in there. Oh my word. Oh my word! Hey, I can't shoot you from the water. Could we do a truce? Oh, you're just leaving. Well, that's dumb. That's how you get a bullet up your ass. Hey, don't eat me while I'm shooting you. That's rude. Apologies to anybody who enjoyed that sound effect. Fuck. Stop doing that. That'll work. Another one. Okay. Ow. Bugger it, though. Much more visible here. And this is that original hole. Yeah, the first one I could see. Okay, so basically go to the same spot. What about these? That looks like it's got a more of an exit than an entrance. So what about up here? This might be all around the same spot, but I didn't notice these as part of the area I was just in. Oh. Secret? Where's that on the map? Okay, yeah, looks like there's another one above it. And that's the only other thing on this side. The rest is on the other side. Helpful. Okay, so how do I above? See, the map is good at telling me where something is, but it doesn't give me a great understanding of how to perform the jumps. It's sort of a bird's eye view of the area. I'll show you the one for this level. There's one of these for every level. I'm trying not to look at it until I need it, but you can see there's a thing above. I won't be buggered if I know how you're supposed to get it. It's up there in the green stuff. Maybe you have to clamber all the way up. This is helpful for not missing things, but it doesn't completely ruin it, I don't think. Because it prevents me from just moving on. So I'd argue it makes it better. Oh my god, get on the thing. Thank you. Not there. Not there either, so maybe not. Well, it looks like. If I get onto this. No? Damn it. Or... Ow, don't hurt yourself. If I go back a few saves, where am I? Back in there. This one. That doesn't help. Don't know. You might have something here, though. Or not. That looks like a complete dead end. There's nothing in there. Not sure which graphics set is the better. In some way, like in a lot of ways it's going to be the original, but in some ways it is easier to figure out what things are from here. Can I go left on you? No? Yes. Yes, but I have to... Shimmy? No. It doesn't let me go left further. Can't do anything here. Let's try and reach that one. Have I done everything that I can do on this ledge? Not like that. There's definitely no jump up or mantle up here. That was me hitting the wrong button when I wanted to jump forward. That is also not great. That works well. But then I think the end is dead, because you can't use this to get up any more than you could the other way. Is there anything to be gained from jumping this way? No, you just fall. Did I just save? Shit. Save here. No. Not like that. Or like, whoa, what the fuck is this? I do not know how the backflip happened. I'm just wondering if I could get above / in the corner on that waterfall area, but I don't think I can. Oh, jump, 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 jump. I'm hitting the jump button. Because, yeah, you go down there, but, like... There's no further ways up and out compared to what I already did. I could be here forever searching, that's the problem. Oh, don't do that. Did I? Yeah, this is the way out I went, I think. Nothing of note here. This is just the way I went before, okay. But I didn't miss anything going further upwards. No! Oh, God. This is what I mean. I hit this button because I think it's load, but it's actually save. Left should be save, right should be load, but for some reason it's the opposite, and I can't. You can't rebind them. But yeah, there is secrets up in that high corner. How do we get up into that high corner? Because we can bury ourselves in here, and there's a secret in here. That's one we've already got. But there's no further way up there. What more can I look up for this? In this wide waterfall and the next smaller waterfall, there's some climbable rocks. So it is through this path, I think. Take a standing jump to there. Do I still have... I don't. That was the one I saved over. But I have this. This does seem to be the way. Once I relearn how to do this jump that I could previously do. There, okay. Put a save here for the love of God, lady. Walk forward and grab onto the triangular crevice. I mean... you mean here? This one? How the hell are you supposed to know that that is shimmyable ledge? That is not a foothold. That is not a handheld. That is nothing. That is raw wall. What the hell? In neither version of the game does that make the remotest bit of sense. Holy fuck. This part I get. This part, fine. Alright, that's fine. But fucking hell. And then you can get in. That is the trick I was missing. Okay, well... Once I reach a give up point, then I have a guide that will tell me what I'm not doing. That's mad. There it is. Let's see what it is. It's more bullets for guns I don't own. And I come in real handy when I finally get the guns. Here, use this crack in the rock wall to be able to phase your fingers through solid rock. Yeah, that's what that was. That's, yeah. Should I have given up and looked it up sooner? Was that boring? I apologize, but I was trying to stay pure. I think I can land in the water here and not get hurt. Well, yeah, if I land in the water. Oh, come on! That was worse! Go on, walk backwards. Alright, she can't walk off a ledge, but I need her to. I need her to. Right now, that's the best way to get out, is to walk, therefore not make as much difference. Roll off it, like this? Evidently not. Alright, that did it, somehow. I didn't need to grab, but it sort of worked. Yeah, the roll button worked with some back spacing. Alright, now there's another, we need to get another cog. And another secret, and the secret is on top of this temple-looking thing. But I think the cog will be in the temple-looking thing. Question is what we're climbing. Let's get up there. Rolling and grabbing like that is then letting go is called safety dropping. This looks like it's the beginning of something. See if it's easier than the last one, or at least more straightforward. Oh, please, yeah! I mean, that's not a good start. Right then. That does look like the platform we would like to be on. And that looks like the correct jump, except that I was angled the wrong way. There we go. From there, it looks like we want to get to the left. Yep. Didn't hit the grab button. Yep. Nope. I like her little scream. That was, well, that sounds fucking psychopathic. It was funny. There we go. It's secret number 4 of 5. We get bullets. Bullets. Is it? I thought that was more. Yeah, there is. Healing. So that's a big secret. Which is interesting, because the other one was harder and had less stuff in it. Like, this one had difficult but logical jumps. The other one had please go and fuck yourself all at the same time. Now, is there a safe jettison point here, or do I need to repeat? I think there is. I think I go over to here, and then I can slide down. Right, so not quite like that, but, the secrets in Doom, says Demon Dragon, make a lot of sense. It was armor and ammo packs, locations that were created after those things were created. But who was dumping ammo on top of Dinosaur Mountain Temple? Oh, for God's sake, will you jump when I tell you to jump? I know why she's not, it's just... There we go. Still hurts a bit. I think you just have to deal with that. Or get really good at judging all the game's distances and fall damage calcs, but I'm not interested in doing that. I would much rather just pay the piper a few times. I mean, when you get all the secrets anyway, you get a lot of healing. You get more healing than the game thinks you need if you get every secret, because the game doesn't expect you to get every secret unless you're a religious guide follower. But like, look, 6-6. Ah, yeah, that's the answer. Indiana Jones left all this stuff here for me. Well done. It's perfect sense. I'm assuming that we're going to find a gear in here. There's gear in here. Now pick it up. Okay. I believe that's everything I need out of this dinosaur theme park. Not that there's many dinosaurs in it anymore, or at least ones that move. Funny, who knows what happened there. So we should go back and into that spot. At least Lara has a nice-sized breath meter. It's got a nice-sized health bar as well. In fact, a lot of things that Lara has are of a nice size. How do I leave? This is where I came in, right? Yeah, that was the first raptor. Sorry, guys, I think we're just stuck here forever. Can I just jump on this? Fucking yes, I can. Okay. That skeleton is actually a 3D model, instead of being one of the 2D fake sprites. Oh, stop getting hurt. Here we are. At the fall of water. I guess the amount of inconvenience depends on the graphical style, because that also determines how likely they are to puncture a balloon or an eye. Or basically anything with air in it. Why do you do that? Don't turn like that. Fucking... Okay. Now, what was happening over here? Oh. Many things are happening over here. Holy crap. First, this side. Oh, that just takes you to the other side of the bridge. Okay, well, we'll put the things in. Well, she said no before. How come she doesn't say yes now? You know, because we have the thing. What on earth is this going to do? Oh! So we're not going to get blown anymore. Down the waterfall, at least. We'll still get blown down the side path. But if I come over here and check the area... I don't believe there's anything to be gained from this. I think it's more that we've opened up another channel than it is that we've... Alright, so there is still water down there. We don't just fucking die. That makes sense. They can't... The water isn't going to vanish. This is its exit. Like, this is where it lands. There's no... Although, actually, yeah, where does it... Like, if the flow ends here, how come it doesn't overflow? Oh, shit. Hello. That's the end. Okay, I don't want that right now. I want to see the rest of the area. It's good to know. One of your favourite anecdotes about Tomb Raider is one of the voice actors for Lara in the Legend timeline. I don't know which one that is, but one of your favourite anecdotes. This woman plays through the game with her son, who was too young to know that her mother was playing Lara. When her son turns to her and says, "I like the way the lady runs." Well, I'm sure the kid meant that innocently. If he was too young to recognise his own mother's voice, I don't think he was old enough for the horny to have taken hold. Anyway, what is this area even? That should I have tried to explore this when it was not covered in water? Suppose I can go back and look, but it's lengthy. Oh, there's the last secret, okay. Pick them up. TR1, Farming Health. Collect all medipacks in a single level. Which tells me that for the first two, I both times missed at least one. Whoopsidy. And now, where by God are we? Ow. I didn't find a shotgun. Is there a shotgun? That's safer. Where is this? Oh, this is the start of the level, isn't it? Can I just jump up now to get across? Can I go up you? No, too much. Is there a shotgun back here then? Probably get up you though, right? Please. Thank you. Much faster, good lord. Stop! Balls. Okay, yeah, I can see a symbol on the map that looks like a spawn for what I now think is a gun. But I do need to make this fucking jump again. Interestingly, the current isn't happening anymore. Still just perfectly swimmable now. But we can't climb up that. Can climb up here to whatever that is. Is that a dead guy? Oh, there's the gun! Clearly he wasn't very good at using it. So how do you swap guns? Because if I press this button, my pistols come out. Right, you select it in the menu, and then that becomes the one that you grab. 14 shots. I feel like I should have my unlimiteds equipped by default, and then if something scary attacks, that's when you swap. But we'll give it a go when we get into a fight soon enough, I'm sure. I think that's everything in the level. Let's go. I think this, So what stops you from getting the secret if you don't have water going this way? You'd walk along here. You'd probably get stuck at the end. Yeah, because that's a hole just in the ceiling. You can't jump up that. Oh god, not at all. Okay, I think I found all the... Oops! It's fine, I think we heal at the end of the thingy anyway. Alright. That's a lot of work for one level. If they're all going to be that slow, we're going to be playing this for a while, but that's fine. It was enjoyable. The exploratory side of it is fulfilling. Who's controlling that door? Secrets found 5 out of 5. Pick up 16 out of 16. Killed 12 people. All of them, most of them, dinosaurs. I used 455 ammo and I hit 314 times. That's pretty good. I used a medi-pack and a half. I don't know how that works. And I traveled 4Ks. Didn't actually take as long as I thought. It took about as long as the second level, but it felt like it took longer. Maybe it was a shorter level, because I know I spent longer in it. Small medi-packs are considered 0.5. That would explain it. I want to grab my water. It is in another room, but I definitely feel like I need it after all of this talking, so I'm going to go get it. I'm also going to load up the map for the next... place. There are 3 secrets in this one. 2 of them are right next to each other. That's nice. Alright. Back in a second when I get the water. Alright. So I think now we're in the last level of the chapter. I think this is where we're supposed to go. This is the, I forget exactly what the name of the... I know we were hired by a woman to recover an artifact from a Peruvian something. But we're here at the something now. What is it? What's the level called? Tomb. It's a tomb. The Tomb of Qualipec. Quality Pectorals. So this is where the first part of the game ends. Oh, and yeah, we can definitely see that this is a properly built structure. We're no longer in caverns and... There's a switch right there. There's a couple of barriers. I feel like we're going to have to remove them to access that side. That might be a path that falls away, a little opening, because it looks notably different to the rest. At least it does in this version. Looks a bit raised and lit. Under the original graphics, it doesn't actually look any different from the other wall panels, so that's interesting. It could be a choice to draw attention to it or not, I don't know. Similarly, how these switches here look a lot more obvious in the new graphics, because they have that that up and down vertical space where the switch is pulled through, whereas in the old it's just stuck in the wall. Nothing on this side. And then there's a very easy and obvious walk up there. Okay, so I can either press the switch or I can go for a walk north. Let's go for a walk north first. Oh! Right then. That seems to shut the door as well. Comes in here and doesn't even block off the path through it, although, yeah. I like this, by the way, the level structural wraparound here. This is the last steps of the previous level, which we can go straight back to. Obviously, they use this to hide the fact that the previous level is no longer loaded, but they load this little section into both to make them make sense. I like it when games do that. Okay, do we just have one boulder, or is that eternal? Looks like the door is shut now. It wasn't shut before. Okay, that's something. Is that our goal? That looks like an artifact. It's floating ominously as though the laws of physics are not respected. Is this our Apple of Eden or whatever we're calling it in this game? Well, I guess that is not going to be a passable doorway then. It would make for a very uninteresting... In which case, there's nothing to do except pull the switch, because we can't go that way. I assume the switch is going to open this. It's either going to open this or it's going to lower the barriers on the left, but because there's 3 barriers on the left, I'm going to assume what's going to happen is we're going to go to the right first, we're going to find 3 switches to get rid of the barriers on the left. That's what I would bet. Sounded like it was from the right. Oh, what the buggering! Hold on, why is that shut again? I'm just gonna reload. Oh, that's from before the boulder. Well, we'll trigger the boulder. Because why not? It's fun. I think I accidentally hit the switch twice is the problem, is why it's shut. Let's get our shotgun. Let's shotgun the raptors just because we can, and it'll be funny. Yeah, shotgun's a lot better. Just admiring their remastered looks. Anyway, we do in fact go this way. We have 3 ways to go. I would take a guess and say that each one of these is going to result in us pulling a switch, which will unlock one of those barriers. There we go. Always start left. Switch here. Oh, those look like horrible murder death spikes. Am I able to get back up here? Yes. That's fine, I don't actually need to go that way. I just wanted to see and make sure. Yeah, that looks like it would kill you. That would kill you good. So there's 2 positions. And what else can we do before we move it? Because I don't want to get tangled up in problems. We can't jump these. So I guess we want to move them so that we can use them for platforming to get to wherever we can't go. But we can go this way. Takes us upstairs. Onto this. Which I don't think lets us do anything right now. Oh no, there is a path. A path that I am so good at jumping. There we go. Okay. No hole in the sky in the old graphics. That's fine. That's safe enough. Christ, where are we now? There's 2 holes. If I go down this one, I'm... at the other pillar, which would let me go sideways. Also stuck there, I can't go the other way. Meanwhile, if I go the other way... Is this where I began? Except there's this. Has that been opened by something I did? Yeah, that has to be where I started. Because then, yeah, we got this switch still, which I had not used. Right, if I had pulled that, I wouldn't have been able to go up in there like I did. It's probably good that I didn't pull it before. But now I have this open, somehow. I don't remember pulling anything that opened it, but whatever. But if that lets me come down here... Oh. No, wrong one. Still need to not press it. It's this one that was moved. We need to go up there. Is that another switch? Yes. Is that the one I'm trying to reach? Get up here. Oh, a switch! Okay. There's 3 switches in this area. Can I please get this one? Please? Oh, got the fucking control. There we go. That moves that. Okay. Oops. But whatever, I'm not that hurt. Come up here. Fail. Go over here. Climb in. Oh god. Just hit it. Right, now I can hopefully platform across those 2 to get to the 3rd one that's past the spikes. From here? Which is why they opened that. I think this is what we're doing. First of all, we need to stop overshooting that and falling. That's better. That's not. That's great. That's not. That's not either. Take a walk step. Take a second walk step. Holy fuck, lady. Walk to the edge. Try here. Try run. No. Try running. There we go. I know how to play Tomb Raider. What are you talking about? Fuck. There we go again. Okay, hit this. Yes, one of those moves. All right. That's what we're doing. We're getting 3 of those. And here's another Home Alone skeleton. Wishing we were anywhere but here. Tomb Raider 1, may they rest in Uku Pacha, take a close look at 2 Incan mummies. See, I was just looking at them for jokes. I didn't realize there was an achievement for doing that. That's funny. I forgot there were spikes. But thankfully, physics was kind. and we... Oh, God. When did you get here? What the fuck? I do think we're 2 deaths behind on the counter. Because Sam left before I came back, and it was when I came back that I got crushed by the boulder and died to the spikes. They were both on purpose, but I do think we're 2 deaths behind the counter. Alright, 2 more directions to go in. Are you about to attack me in some way? Statue holding a maraca. Well, a pair of them. Can't really see what the statue's holding as easily in the original. Much better looking statue now. Oh, there's a switch. It's not that easy, is it? Oh, dear! I'm gonna reload, though. How do you pull the switch, then? There's no other way forward. It's just, it's a get got or not, you know? Alright, well, I don't want to fight the wolves with shotgun. That feels kind of like bringing a nuke to a knife fight. So let's, get the real guns out. Can I pull you? No, maybe it's not a real switch. Alright, we lived. Put the guns away. Phew. Skeleton looks like it's got sparkly things on like its hands. But only in the new graphics, and it doesn't amount to anything. I like that the wolves take long enough to attack that you think to yourself, why is there a skeleton here? The fall isn't so bad. What's that noise? Also, yeah, go on. Did you register the deaths from the boulder and the... No, not Ian. Stop. Stop! Did you register the deaths from the boulder and the spikes? Well, something's fucking there. I think now I have to push it to the side, don't I? So I can't pull it out because I have no place to stand if I pull it out. Oh, dear. Oh, stop it. It's my own fault for insisting on using the joystick, but... comfort. Wait, are those noises Lara? I think those noises are Lara. I thought they were, like, monsters. But it's just her pulling a heavy. I was getting all cautious, being like, what's behind this block? It was just exertion. Can I see what's happening here? Not much, okay. Not much. Still bugging it, though. Oh, shit. Glad I fell. Not happy to fall twice, though. Oh my god. Do I need to go back some? No. There we are. What happened there? There we go. Here's a switch. Is that the real one? Does that mean the other one's fake? Best of my damn knowledge. Alright, let's try it. Yeah, it's another one of those. And there's a hole. We drop down. And I believe we're here again. Yep. So that's just the intended path they want you to fall in. They want you to go through the ordeal. That's the way. I guess it makes sense. Some traps are there to be avoided, other traps are there to be endured. Which means we now go this way for the last one. Because I've been going around the circle to the left each time. We're here. Looks like we have to pull that out, but I don't know how we're going to. I don't know how we're going to have the space. Nothing up that. We pull it in. Push it in, rather. And then we push this one in. Doesn't go in any further. That's going to crumble. I can see it. Oh, that's spikes. Fuck. That was almost good. I made it. Let's see how awake he is now. He's awake. Damn. There! It's all open. Okay. No! Come on, then. There we go. You're doing a crash right now. Probably for the best, but we're past it. You can count that as just 2. There we go. Look, I think there will be... The good news is, one, there will be situations like that, but they'll probably be well telegraphed, and, like, once they're over... They're over. Let's... Maybe... Should I stop there? Or should I carry on and try to get these artifacts? We are past time, but how late did I start streaming? I've been going for 2 hours. I'd probably continue and do the rest of the level if Sam was still here, because he paid for it. But since he's not, we'll gather the artifact tomorrow, and that way he'll have a chance to be there. If we've finished this section, I think it's safe to say, because we've got this open, and now we can move on into the... next part of the level fairly cleanly. So that seems fair to me. Give it another save at the top there. All right, what's the get out of here button? It's in the menu. Game. Exit. There we go. And you do it again here. Awkward, but it works. All right. Thanks, everybody. I will be back tomorrow. And we will get out of Peru. Fare thee well.